and then Jenny. So if we go to Rochelle. Yep.
On another note, these proclaimed alien abductions when people are asleep by the thousands all around the world.
Yeah.
I investigated with a UFO group about 20 years ago, feeding another addiction of mine. And I'm just wondering what your take is on that. Is it possibly that the spirit is projecting another figure at them, but there is some overcloaking going on and some nasty stuff?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the spirits who do these kind of things are in a very dark state themselves, and their body is so difficult to maintain. They don't actually maintain what you would classify as a humanoid body to look at. And so many spirits in the sleep state, or spirits who have already passed that are already very dark, are actually in this state where their bodies look quite alien. And the body will look quite alien based on different emotional injuries that they have. So if they have an emotional injury of the intellect, and sometimes the head will be much larger or smaller depending on what the emotional injury is and so forth, of their spirit body. Does that make sense? And then as they deal with these emotions, it all goes back to a normal body that they would have had when they were in their 20s on the earth around about, and they look very similar to that. But unfortunately, what happens is that many of them are in a very dark state, and every time a person goes to sleep, they grab them, torture them, do whatever they like with them, and when they go back awake, everyone thinks they've been abducted by aliens. And you can be pulled out of if you're willing, you're a willing participant through fear. If you can actually be pulled out of your awake state and into the sleep state as well by a spirit. So you can actually be driving along in a car and all of a sudden not be there, for example, right? Because you're in the sleep state doing things because of the draw or pull that you have towards that.
So if I've had a sleep where I've got my rocks off with a beautiful female alien, what's happening there?
Highly likely that it's a spirit who is engaged sexually with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Highly likely that it's a spirit who's engaged sexually with you in your sleep state, and there's been some, orgasmic experience as a result of that, and there's some kind of attraction going on there between the two of you.
And on another note, I've met some friends who have